Hey there, we are back. This is episode 5 of March into Home Ownership. We are marching right through these things. On the last episode, we talked about putting in an offer and having your offer, and now your offer's been accepted. So we're talking about the next steps, and this is where we will introduce you to our title company. With us is Stewart Title. This is Libby Rogers, and we're gonna ask her a couple questions about that process. So we're gonna get into it.
Thanks, Libby, for joining us here. We got a few questions for you because a lot of people don't have a lot of knowledge on what you guys do. So, hey, why should somebody get title insurance, and why do they need it? Or what exactly is title insurance, I guess, and why do they need it?
Yeah. So title insurance is protection for real estate owners and lenders against any property loss or damage due to encumbrances or defects in the property title. Title insurance protects against events that occurred in the past. So you pay a one-time premium and you're covered for as long as you're entitled or your heirs are entitled.
Sounds like you definitely need it. We need you.
We definitely do.
Important.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mer, what you got?
So on a lot of personal information gets traded in this process, particularly to you because of the closing. How does Stewart Title go about helping them avoid wire fraud?
Yeah, so there's a lot of wire fraud going on right now, so you have to be super careful. We tell people to look for red flags, grammatical errors, strange word choices, urgent requests, last minute changes. Be mindful of any links or attachments that are out there. We've partnered with Certified, which is a secure wire fraud protection system. They guarantee the transfer of bank account information, and they protect each wire transfer for up to $1 million against fraud. If you ever have any questions, though, never click on anything or call a number on something you've received. You can Google it, find our Stewart Title phone number, which you had on your whiteboard, Tony, and you can ask directly.
You are white. All right.
Yes, there you go. And we can
Right.
verify any information that you have questions about, and always trust your gut too. If you have any sort of doubt, just ask and we can get everything taken care of for you.
Perfect.
So a buyer that's buying a house, we definitely need to have the title company in, and Stewart Title, we need you. But what does the process really look like when a buyer is buying a home through Stewart Title? What's the process look like?
So I have my boss, Billy, here.
Hey, she was hiding out over there on us.
The closing process just a little bit.
So once the real estate contract's signed and the earnest deposit's received, then we start our part and we search the title records for judgments, liens, unpaid taxes, deeds, mortgages. And then we look for anything that might affect the transfer of title from seller to buyer. Once we've cleared title issues, whatever they might be, we then work with the lender if the buyer is getting a loan. And we prepare the closing disclosure and documents for both seller and buyer to sign. Then when we're ready, we let you schedule those appointments, and we sign seller and buyer. All docs are then recorded at the courthouse level, and all funds are dispersed at that time. And then we let you give the buyer the good news they own a house.
All right. We like giving that news for sure. So there's a lot behind the scenes that you guys actually do that a lot of people might not, they just take for granted. They come in, we're buying a house, and you bring some documents, and that's all they think you did. But there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So make sure that you're getting a clean title and so forth, and can own your own house. So
we try to make it as pain-free as possible, so there's not too much that we have to bother anyone with.
I like that for sure.
Very good.
All right. Go ahead.
That kind of wraps us up for this episode, speaking with Stewart Title regarding what they actually do for us in this transaction. Next week, we will be on episode 6, where we will talk about inspections, and we will be here with homestead inspections. We will see you then. Thank you again for tuning in. Billy, Libby, we appreciate it as always. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.